Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm walking you through organizing my pantry because look at it, it's a mess. And I hope you really find these tips and tricks helpful. That's what works for my family. I'm a mom of two littles and we're both full-time working parents. So the aftermath is this beautiful pantry you see here that is super organized. I have all the tips and tricks in my book because I've done pretty much everything I can with this small pantry to figure it out, and this has been the best organization yet. So let's jump into it.
So this is basically everything in the pantry area that I'm gonna be fixing up because I kind of just left all the other stuff that I is already fixed in there, and then I'm also gonna fix this whole situation, but yeah, I need more space for that. So I have these little containers, but as you can see, they get super messy. So I'm just gonna kind of reorganize them. I have all of these. So I have a bunch of backstock things that I've been keeping in the pantry, but I'm actually gonna keep it where I keep all my backstock stuff. And then that'll kind of save a little space too. So I have so many things that are kind of backstocks and then have actual containers. So I think I'm just gonna combine the two and just kind of mix them in because So I actually another thing is I don't really use certain things anymore. So I'm just gonna take this hazelnuts sticker off, and I'm gonna use this for something else. So if priorities change and you're not into anything but you don't want to waste the sticker, it's just kind of let it go so that you can use the container for another thing. So these containers I got just for all the loose bigger snacks we have. I'm realizing I should also put the other stuff in the back stock. So I'm gonna empty all of this. I'm gonna toss all the things that are outdated and we don't need anymore, and refill it. Okay, so it's looking good so far. I put a few things away back in like all my baking stuff at the top there, and then kind of just like filled these. So these are from Amazon and they're so nice. They like hold and clip in your spices, and I always keep like all the spices that we mostly use on the wall here, so then I can like grab and pull them. And then this is all kind of like random things that we don't always use all the time. And then the onion powder, garlic powder, and cinnamon is there, so it's super easy to reach. And then this I could just like pull out so that I can see if I need something in there. And then I'm gonna keep all my nut butters too. So I have cookie butter, almond butter, cashew butter, peanuts, and those were all in like a different area before. And then I have the pecans, and I filled everything back up. So everything's full. Almond flour I don't have anymore, so I can't fill that up right now. But everything else is full again. I also don't have any more cocoa powder, so now I know like the different things I need to refill on. And so that's kind of the progress. I literally still have chocolate from like October from Halloween, but the expiration date is June 2023, so I'm just gonna have my husband bring it to work. So another thing is like, if you don't want it in the house, or like you're over it, or you don't need it anymore, like get rid of it. Like don't hold on to it, or like give it to someone else, because someone else will appreciate it more than you. Do you see just like how messy this area is right now, because I still have to just like clean up everything, but our pantry was such a mess. Okay, so we have these like M&Ms. I love this thing. Like I really like this because like the containers come out and then it spins. It's like really cute. I really like it, but it gets like so messy because like I like to keep everything at the height of the kids so that they can just kind of go into the pantry and pick what they want. So I'm gonna rinse these out and clean them a little and then refill it. Items. So they have a bunch of like these lollipops that my parents gave them. So I think I'm gonna make one just like full of the lollipops. I like to have like little snacks in. So I'm just kind of gonna look around and try to organize. is like their little candy jar. So I'm just gonna like kind of pour all the other back stuffs I had into it. Okay, so things are getting a little calmer. There's still so much stuff, but I'm just using this little like Chinese container, Chinese food container, and I'm just gonna use it to kind of like put my little packets in here. So I'm gonna do the taco seasoning, and then I'm also gonna do my yeast because like, I think that's just like a better way to organize it. Okay guys, so we did it. So I just wanna show you in depth. I use this like little Chinese container, and I put all my taco spices, my dip packets, and then my yeast in there. I have all of my nut butters, which was previously in a different cabinet, so I love that, saving space there. I have all of my spices here on the walls that I usually use. And so then it's like so easy to grab them and go. But then the ones that I don't really use, I put in this little container and that I can pull out and then put on the counter so I could see like what's in there and what I need. And then these are just like the bigger containers that I usually use in bulk, like the garlic powder, cinnamon, onion powder. And then these containers I got from Amazon. I've had these, but just need to clean up and fill up a few of these things. So then I filled up the chocolate chips, the pecans, I think the risotto was full already. I filled up the dark brown sugar, tapioca flour. I used one of them for marshmallows. I filled up the baking soda. So just did a really big restock there, and I was able to throw away like the extra packaging for those extra containers and like the back stock I had. So then moving it down, I have like the cereal, and towards the lower is where most of the kids stuff is, just so they can grab it themselves. I really like promoting independence with them. So, and it helps me out in the mornings. There's Lucky Charms, Chex, Mini Wheats, Fruit Loops, and then these are just like the bigger ones that I might actually move up here and maybe get a few more cereal containers. And then on the bottom here, like I said, I like keeping things low for the kids. So this is all kind of like the bulk items. So like the pretzel chips, the things that like aren't in little snack packets, I'm keeping here, like the crackers. And then we can pull this out, see what we want, and put it back in. And then this is my favorite thing. I love this. It's like a little Lazy Susan, but a mini one. And I found it in like that cute little section at Target, actually. I kind of just stuffed these in here, so don't mind me. But basically it's like a little Lazy Susan. So this is like the emergency. I like having these on hand. My protein bars, I love the Pure Protein. They have such clean ingredients, and like the sugar and the fat is low on those, and I think those are like one of the healthiest ones with a lot of protein. It has like 20 grams of protein. These are the kids protein bars, and they're just like the Cliff Z bars. I filled the whole thing with lollipops just because my mom and dad bought them a bunch of lollipops, but this like little bin can like kind of waver like whatever I think is like relevant to the time. That's what I do. And then in the middle here there's like an extra granola bar, but also like some liquid IVs. So I love that. It makes it super easy for the kids to kind of grab whatever they want from here. They would really only be grabbing, you know, the protein bars or the lollipops if I say yes. And then I love this little bin thing. I actually got this idea from my friend Bree, and her channel is Brianna K. So she mentioned this idea of like having just these drawers full of snacks for the kids to come in and pull them. So I think it's really important to have healthy snacks. These are like kind of getting stuck. So I think it's really important to have healthy snacks for everyone for them to like kind of grab. and kind of snacks that would keep them full. So I always have freeze-dried fruit because they just frankly love them. And then I have all of these little granola bars. So I have like an extra Z bar in here. I have the PB&J ones from Trader Joe's. These are my protein bars that I really like too, RX bars. And then the kids love these beef jerkies as well. And then we just have like these fake bars. So and then there's like some trail mixes. There's Nutella and Go back here when they need like a more substantial snack. And Cheez-Its, Pringles. So I think it's really important that they can see what there is and they're able to just kind of pull it themselves because it is like close to the ground. So then my next drawer, it really depends. Like I said, like my pantry kind of wavers with like how things are going in life. But this is just like back stock. We don't have as many snacks. Usually I have these like kind of all three bins full of snacks, but I haven't gone to the store and I don't think we need any more right now. So this is just like back stock and popcorn. So I have the popcorn. I have these thin crackers that I really like, the rice cakes, extra goldfish. There are some crackers and then these Nilla wafers. And then the bottom is where I kind of keep like the extra candy. So there's like the Sour Patch trolley, these Valentine M&Ms, cookies, kind of like these extra candies. And then I like the dried mangoes. So we have dried mangoes my parents got me from the Philippines. But I like keeping kind of like the extra candy down here, like, which is kind of the last drawer they would go to. And then I have my granolas. I love this granola from Whole Foods. I have roasted chestnuts. I also love chestnuts. Those are from Costco. And then just like graham crackers in the back there. So that is it. I'm really happy with how the cleanup turned out. It is like a tight space. So I really have made it work with the amount of things that we have, and it really works for our family. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope it works for your family as well. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more content like this.